Hello everyone, it's Enigma here, and welcome to day 6 of my countdown to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Series. So anyways, today we're going to be talking about some more characters that I would actually like to see in Smash, but this time we're going to be talking about characters that are on the more, impossible side. Now, what I mean by this is that, no, I'm not going to be talking about, like, cartoon characters or any of that, because we all know that's never, ever gonna happen. But we're going to be talking about impossible characters from video games that I would actually love to see in Smash unironically. These are characters that I don't see happening ever, but these are characters that, if they ever got in Smash, that would be amazing. Because, like, these are characters that, you know, they're never gonna be in Smash for sure, but these are characters that, you know, if they ever were in Smash, I would freak out, because these are characters that, you know, I like, so it would be really cool to see them in Smash. Now, yes, these are impossible characters, so they're most likely never gonna happen, so these aren't likely. I'm not saying they are, I'm far from saying they are, but these are just characters I would love to see personally if they were in. Now, anyways, I limited it to 5 simply because I couldn't think of a lot of characters that I really want that are impossible. These are characters that I would definitely love to see in Smash, but never have a chance of happening. I've said that a lot, so anyways, let's go on to the number 5 spot. And at my number 5 spot, I have Fancy Pants Man from Fancy Pants Adventures. Now, this is definitely never gonna happen, which is why I put it at number 5. Like, this has, like, a negative 100% chance of happening. Simply because the Fancy Pants games have originated from PC consoles, and, you know, these games have been ported to the PlayStation and Xbox consoles for the third game, but, it's never been on a Nintendo console. However, there is a new game coming out, and the creator said that he would actually love to see it on the Switch. So maybe if it is on the Switch, maybe, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. And besides, since these games are very small titles, I don't think Nintendo is even going to know what this series is, and I don't even think this is in Japan, so I highly doubt he's ever going to be in Smash. But hey, if sometime in the future he ever does get in Smash, that would be pretty freaking cool, and I would love to see that. That would just be really cool. Like, he can attack with a pencil, you know, he could run really fast. Like, he is a very interesting character. He would be a very interesting character, and there's not a lot of characters that, you know, fight with pencils. And, you know, I just like to play these games when I'm at school. Like, they're really fun games, and I recommend these games to anyone. They're actually free to play on the PC, so if you just look it up, you'll be able to play for free. But yeah, definitely number 5 is Fancy Pants Man. Anyways, let's go on to the number 4 spots, and at my number 4 spot, I have Lou the Devil from Guitar Hero. Now, you guys might not know this, but I actually casually play Guitar Hero a few times. Like, in fact, Guitar Hero was one of the few games that I'm actually playing while I wait for Smash Ultimate, because I'm just waiting to play Smash Ultimate. But while I wait, one of the games that I've been actively playing are the Guitar Hero games. And they're really fun. I love rhythm games, and Guitar Hero is no exception. Now, out of all the video game characters, I actually think this might be the most likely. Simply because, well, one of the most likely, simply because, Lou and Guitar Hero is owned by Activision, and Activision, you know, is friends with Nintendo. They are friends, and Guitar Hero had a huge impact, like back in, like, the mid-2000s. Like, Guitar Hero was huge back then, but now that, you know, the hype for Guitar Hero has died down drastically, I highly doubt this will ever happen, but if it does, that will be cool. That would be really cool to see, and, you know, I would definitely love to see, Lou in the game, and that'd definitely be really cool. But yeah, definitely number 4 is Lou. Now, just saying, there is a lot of original characters from Guitar Hero, but the reason why I chose Lou specifically is because, Lou is like the main character from the biggest Guitar Hero game, which is Guitar Hero 3. That's like the biggest Guitar Hero game, so that's why I went with Lou. And because he would have an interesting moveset, and like he would have a guitar, that would be really cool. I don't think there's a single character in Smash that fights with a guitar, and that would be really cool. And maybe his final Smash would be something like The Devil Went Down to Georgia. That's unlikely, because that would be a licensing nightmare. Probably even bigger than Sora from Kingdom Hearts, because the soundtrack would be hard to, include, because the soundtrack is mainly, real-life songs. So it would be really hard to pull soundtracks from this game, but I doubt it. But that's the main reason why I doubt this will ever happen. But, I mean, it had a huge impact back in the day, so it wouldn't surprise me if it ever... Well, it would surprise me, but that'd be really cool, and I would definitely love to see that, for sure. Anyways, let's go on to the number 3 spot. And at my number 3 spot is the Reckless Safety Notice Man as the joke character. This would actually be a really cool character. Now, some people might be like, how is this a cool character? It's a still image from a loading screen from the Wii era. How is that interesting? Well, considering how, like, considering the jokes behind the character, it'd be really cool to see him, like, throw a Wii remote and, like, accidentally throw it and stuff. Like, that would be really funny to see, and that's why I think he'd be really cool. That, and because he's, like, on every Wii game. Like, every Wii game you play, the Reckless Safety Notice Man will be there, and, Reckless Safety Notice Man, like, that'd be a really cool character. It's never gonna happen because, I mean, besides, we already have the joke character with Piranha Plant. But, I mean, Reckless Safety Notice Man could be one of those characters that Sakurai would get a good laugh at, and maybe a joke character that Sakurai would actually consider. But chances for that are really low, and I highly doubt that's ever gonna happen. But that would be really cool to see, and I think he would have an interesting moveset for sure. Anyways, let's go on to the number 2 spot. And at my number 2 spot, get ready for this one. Reggie Fils-Aimé from Nintendo. Now, this is probably the most unlikely probably number 5 is the most unlikely, but this is probably the second most unlikely, considering how Reggie is a real-life person. However, there was a time where Reggie answered a question from a guy, and he said if it would be alright if Reggie would be in Smash, and he said if Sakurai's alright with it, then he said my body is ready, and that actually may improve Reggie's chances. But I would love to see Reggie simply because he would be the only real life human being in Smash to be playable. There would be no other way that another human being could be playable. Reggie is the CEO of Nintendo, and he is a huge part of Nintendo. And, a lot of people would be really, just laughing if Reggie was revealed. I think Reggie would be so awesome if he was in Smash. That's never gonna happen because as much as, Reggie works for Nintendo and how closely related he is with Nintendo, seeing how he is the CEO, Sakurai is probably never going to add a real-life human being, even if it is the CEO of Nintendo. I just don't think Sakurai will ever do that. I think he's just going to stick with video game characters only, so that may pretty much destroy Reggie's chances of ever happening. But if there was any real-life human being that could ever be playable, it would be Reggie. Like, and besides, that would be hilarious. Like, he would fight with a lot of, like, I don't know what he would do. Like, just a bunch of punches and kicks. Like, I don't care if he is, like, the most boring character in the game. Just the fact that he is a real-life human being in Smash Brothers, that would be hilarious. And I would definitely love to see that in Smash, which is why Reggie is my number 2 spot. Anyways, my number one spot might be controversial, and some people might be face-palming themselves, but hear me out. My number one spot for my most wanted impossible character is Carl Johnson from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Now, I know what people are saying. Oh, Grand Theft Auto is so toxic. Probably even more than Minecraft and stuff. Why do you want a GTA character in Smash? I know. And besides, I'm not really a huge Grand Theft Auto fan myself. But if there is one Grand Theft Auto game I actually do like passionately, it's San Andreas. That game actually brings back so much memories because I played it a lot when I was little on my PlayStation 2, and let me tell you, it was a lot of fun. You know, I never really that was the first time I've ever seen a game where you drive around in a city, you know, and it was so fun just, like, killing random people, and that was a lot of fun. I understand why kids these days love Grand Theft Auto so much, because I did the same thing back in the day. I played a lot of, you know, GTA San Andreas, but that is the only Grand Theft Auto character I would actually love to see, and that's really the only Grand Theft Auto game I actually genuinely like. You know, San Andreas was a lot of fun back in the day, and, you know, the only problem is that Grand Theft Auto is so inappropriate. Like, there's strippers, like, there is, like, people, like, shoot guns. It's inappropriate. Like, yeah, we have Snake, but they made ways to, you know, make him appropriate for Smash. There's no way to make a Grand Theft Auto character appropriate, which is why a GTA character is impossible. That, and I could see Rockstar being very hard to work with, because they are a big company, because they work with, like, PlayStation and Xbox, and sometimes Nintendo, but, in order to, like, work with them to get a character in Smash, that would be a lot of hard work. I know this is never gonna happen, so you guys do not need to worry about a GTA character getting in Smash, but if there was any GTA character I would actually love to see, it's Carl Johnson from GTA San Andreas. That game actually brings back a lot of nostalgia and memories, so that's really the only GTA game that holds a special place in my heart, but the other GTA games I really don't care about. But San Andreas, that was some good times right there. And I would definitely love to see Carl Johnson in Smash. That would be actually really cool to see. So yeah. Anyways, what are some impossible characters you want to see in Smash? Like, not characters that you actually want to see the most, but characters that you want, but probably have, like, literally zero chances of happening ever. What are your opinions on that? Let me know in the comments down below, and I would love to hear it. Anyways, this has been Enigma, and peace. See you next time.